Joined with UNI Associate Head Coach Brad Nelson as we talk Panther basketball. And Coach, your Panthers have been playing really well the last few weeks. Lost this past Friday to the Drake Bulldogs, the team receiving votes in the top 25. It seems like your kids are playing really consistent, solid basketball lately.
Yeah, we feel like we're getting a lot better as each week goes. That's your goal. You want to be playing your best basketball in February and March. Obviously, we've dealt with some unfortunate injuries. So that's kind of, that's been an adjustment for our kids because, it's not only losing those kids, but it's changing everybody else's roles. But it's been fun to see everybody step up who's been healthy, and hopefully as we head down the stretch, we can get healthier. But, our kids are battling. We keep, defending, and, offensively, we've had some good games, need to be a little bit more consistent there, but very pleased where we're at so far this year.
You guys are moving forward without 4 of your top 10 kids, really, and hopefully you can get 1 or 2 of them back here down the home stretch of the regular season. You talk about consistency, though. Defensively, what are you seeing on the defensive end of the floor from your team as a whole? Is that becoming more consistent? Because that seems to be a strong point game in, game out.
Yeah, we try and make teams play to their weaknesses, and our kids get really bought in on scouting reports and what we're trying to do, and we really do a good job of understanding what our opponent's trying to do, and our kids are very detailed in our preparation, and that carries over. Obviously, as coaches, sometimes we feel like we have too many mental lapses, but it starts with Michaela and what she does, the intensity she brings, and everybody else just kind of follows her lead on the defensive end, and she's having a great season.
Michaela Morgan, one of your seniors this year, had a couple of steals in that game against Drake, but 12 points as well. She's kind of picked up a little bit of the offensive load this season.
Yeah, it's been fun to see. If you followed her career, she's always been a good role player on offense, but starting in conference play, she's just kind of taken on a new role. And her percentages, I think she is around 50% from the field and 40+% from the three-point line, and she's in double digits, which for the first time for her. So that's been fun to see because she brings it every day. She's our leader, our vocal leader. She is always spirited, and it's been fun to see her, get a reward on the offensive end.
Offensively, it's fun to watch the Panthers because you guys can get hot from outside, knock down a few threes. That happened in that game against Drake, went on a really good run. Carly Rucker had a couple as well, led the way, tied a career high with 25 points, and offensively, she's got to be the most consistent player that you guys have seen. What are you seeing from her as coaches?
Well, yeah, I mean, Carly's just, first off, she's so good off the bounce. Once she gets the ball in transition, she can get to the rim about any time she wants to, and she is an elite three-point shooter. And one thing we have to talk to Carly about is shoot it more, believe it or not. So her big challenge going into the Drake game is, Carly, they're going to play the zone. You got to be shot ready. And I thought she just had a terrific night. The biggest thing for her is making sure she takes care of the basketball. She understands that. And she'll continue to improve on getting her teammates involved. But, she had that stretch there in the second quarter when we went on the run and took the lead, and she kind of took over the game. And, we put a lot of pressure on her because, we don't have a lot of depth at the point guard. Alyssa has worked her way back since being injured, but, she missed a lot of time. So, we put a lot on Carly's shoulders, and she's just had a terrific year, being able to shoot the three and get to the rim.
A couple other guards that have stepped up and shot the three well. Nicole Krager, she's moved into that starting lineup spot with Ellie Howell being out. But Abby Garrett's as well made some big threes, 3 of them against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it was good to see Abby step up. She hit a big one at the end of the Valparaiso game, our last game out, and it kind of carried over. She shot it well in practice. I thought she came out and was very confident, very aggressive. Nicole, unfortunately, she didn't have her three-point stroke that night, but I thought she got good looks. She had a terrific road swing in the starting lineup, filling in for Ellie at Loyola and Valparaiso. So those kids understand that when Ellie goes down, it's time for them to step up. Obviously, we don't have Cam right now, so both those girls have done a nice job, giving us some offense and some three-point shooting, but they've also done a nice job getting to the rim, and that's important because you don't want to just rely on the three ball.
Yeah, we'll have more coming up here with UNI Associate Head Coach Brad Nelson. We'll talk about the Panthers' inside game with the post players, and more coming up as the Panthers are home on Sunday at 2 p.m. against Evansville before a road trip, followed by 2 more games of the regular season in the McLeod Center. More coming up here on Panther Sports Talk.